So the easiest, quickest way to pay your expenses is to write a check. So we're going to start with that in this lesson. So in QuickBooks, you can go from many different places to write a check. But I do want to point out that when you do write a check, that is when it shows up on your in your reporting. So you can go to banking, write check right here, Control W, down here in the vendor section. This is all around the bill cycle, which we'll get into in a further lesson. But over here to banking, bam, write check. That's the quickest, easiest way to do it. And so basically you want to select the bank account that you're using. So we have several in here. Main checking is it. You would leave this, if you're going to print this check, you would hit print later. If you are entering in after the fact, you'd give it the check number, the date, the payee. You just select what payee you want, the amount, and then you would pick your expense account. A number of expenses. It gives you the drop down. You can start to key those in. The other option you can do too is if you need to use an item code, and this is not where we recommend using item codes, but if you do have that workflow set up, this is where you would enter it. And then obviously you hit save and close. And there's a number of other areas you can add class and memos and so forth. It's never a bad idea to put notes in. But this is all you have to do to write a check. When you're done, you can hit save or you hit save and close. Save new if you want to do another one. If you want to print these later, then you can go into the print screen to print a batch of checks. And then it'll ask you what number to start with. And that's the beginning and end of writing a check. But keep in mind when you do write checks and you skip right to this step, it will record that expense, the date of your check. That's just how it's set up to work. That's how you write a check in QuickBooks.